guys, it's Macy.
And Ashlee.
And today we're back with a Marvel episode.
Wow.
And today we're going to be tier ranking every Marvel movie and TV show in the MCU. I feel like I need to clarify that because I looked for tier rankers and they all had like the Tobey Maguire movies and stuff. No.
Those are not MCU.
Yeah, we're just doing MCU today. I also want to apologize because I'm kind of sick right now, so my voice sounds kind of bad.
I should probably cough like a million times during this.
I'll try to keep the coughing down to a minimum. And if it happens, I'll cough away from the mic, obviously. No, I'll just cough into it. Just make it loud for everyone. No, we'll be fine. We'll be fine.
Okay, so the ranking, the tiers we have in our tier rankings.
This would be easier as a YouTube video, honestly, because they could see it, but we're just gonna...
Okay, so let's start at the top. The top one is peak cinema. Like, the best of the best.
Yeah.
The next one down is low-key fire. Sorry.
And we use the actual, instead of... How do I even explain that? Instead of using the normal low-key...
We use low-key, like, Marvel low-key. See, we're, like, super funny.
Like, okay.
Okay, and then the next one down is mid, honestly. So, like, okay. And then, down from that, we have, no thanks. And then next one down, we have, what is this?
So it's like a, it's
garbage.
Yeah.
And then, next one down.
Yeah, we have
Next one down, we have She-Hulk level garbage.
Because me and Ashlee despise She-Hulk. It is worse than garbage. That's why it's there. That's why it's below the what is this tier.
Oh.
I think only one movie is going to go in the She-Hulk level garbage in my mind, but I'm not going to say what it is until we get to that point. Maybe more.
Yeah.
We'll see.
We will see.
Also, got a comment on someone saying they had a hard time telling our voices apart, and we get that a lot. So.
We do get that, but we do not have similar voices, I feel like.
I don't know, dude. I was listening.
You know what? True. Like when we not us listening to our own podcast.
I did it because they commented that. I was like, oh crap. Let me see like how similar we actually sound. Okay, don't make me sound like a narcissist.
Like, I love.
I mean,
talking.
sometimes I do just to make sure we don't say anything too cringy. But
Okay, so
what?
say your name so they know that it's your voice.
I wasn't done talking.
Too bad.
I wasn't
did
done
not.
I was saying, okay, I was listening to the episode, and I thought I was talking the entire time. It was you. Found that out a little bit later, so yeah, yes, we can't even tell our voices apart. Okay, so, well, I'm sick right now, so it's, but, like, I feel like I have, like, a tiny bit deeper of a voice.
Really?
Yeah, or, I don't know.
Okay, just say your name.
I'm Macy. I'm talking right now.
And I'm Ashlee. I'm talking
I sound like
right
I'm
now.
dying right now. Ashlee tends to say the more cringy stuff. I say the more...
I think you mean more funny stuff. If you hear something like really funny, that's me, not Macy.
Maybe you should just speak in a baby voice the entire time. Maybe they'll understand you. I mean, maybe they'll recognize your voice.
Understand you?
Okay.
Yeah, I think we need to get started.
Hey, we're up. 3-minute intro. That's not bad. Almost
Usually we take
4 minutes.
15 minutes.
Okay. We're going in release order. So the first movie we have... Wait. Is this in release order? Yeah. Are you sure about that?
Mm-hmm.
Are you positive? Because I thought Iron Man came out first. Just rolling your eyes. Because it says Incredible Hulk. Okay. Sorry. Had to cough. What the... Okay, Ashlee's trying to freaking Google when Iron Man... Because...
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Sorry. They both came out in 2008. And I bet you Iron Man came out first.
I don't know why gave me Iron Man 3. Uncalled for.
Iron Man 3...
Give me the release date!
Okay.
It was May 2nd, 2008. This one came out... Let's switch them around, I guess.
Wait, so it's in chronological or release? So we're trying to figure this stupid tier ranker out.
What the frick?
Doesn't matter. Close enough, okay? We'll just go in the order that it is.
We're going with the flow.
But it's not random order. I can see from that
Wait.
right now. It's going in like...
I think it's chronological.
Okay. It's either release or chronological. How about that?
No, it's chronological.
Okay, whatever. Let's start. We have Incredible Hulk, number 1.
I'm gonna put it into what is this?
I hate that movie. I don't think it's She-Hulk level garbage, but it's not good.
The one scene I remember. I know exactly what you're talking about. One scene I remember. I thought he's like making out with the girl in the movie. I can't even remember her freaking name, but like they're like making out, and then he has like this like wristband that tells him when his heart rate gets too high. Then started sweeping. He's like, "Oh, we gotta stop." Oh, ew.
That's a big.
It's stuck with me. Obviously, it's trauma-inducing.
Yeah. But no. Also, it's just boring.
It's so boring.
I remember being kind of bored throughout it. The only good part of the movie is the Tony Stark cameo in the post-credits scene. Okay.
No, for real.
Okay.
We need to move on before I start revisiting bad memory. Okay. Iron Man.
It's like a hacking cough. I'm trying to do it away from the microphone. This is so bad. Stop making me... Did you guys hear that?
Alexa! Not on!
She just freaking farted. I'm not kidding.
This is why we cannot have connected Alexa devices in this freaking household.
Okay, quick little thing though. This is a little off topic, but I don't care. So, it's been doing that every day.
Farting?
Yes. Now let me explain. Here's the thing. So, it happened to... Oh.
We were having some giggles.
I don't know why we're laughing.
That wasn't even that funny.
Anyway, so this happened a while ago. She just randomly made a fart sound. So I went to my mom and I was like, "What's going on?" And she's like, "Oh, I think I changed it a little like a while back as like a prank, and I don't remember what I changed it to." So I was like, "Okay, forgot about it." So this whole week I've been sick, right? So I've been laying in bed every day around 5 o'clock. She farts.
She ripped one.
And it's always, like, sometimes it's when I cough, so I'm like, oh, is it, like, when I cough, it does it? Like, just barely. I coughed and she did it.
Sketchy.
But sometimes I'm just sitting there quiet and she does it.
That is so bad. Genuinely?
So, yeah, I just had to plug that in. Okay, let's move on.
Iron Man. I'm gonna put it into low-key fire.
I am going to... I'm gonna put it in peak cinema.
Really? It's a really good movie. I haven't seen it for a while, but it's a really good movie. But I feel like there like still is some flaws, and it's not quite peak cinema.
Yeah, I don't know. I just love it. I have like this weird connection to it. I'm like different. I don't know about you guys.
I'm just not like everyone else.
No, but we watched it in film class like a few years ago, and I was...
Bro, I didn't even get to freaking watch it in film class. Anyway, Iron Man 2. What is this one again?
The last two Iron Man movies get kind of jumbled in my brain. This is the one with the guy who has like
the whips?
Yeah.
Well.
It's the whips. It's also like the hammer guy. Is this the one where Iron Man's like dying or something? What? His crap. Is it in the third one or this one? Where he has like issues with his... What is it called? I haven't seen Marvel movies in a hot second, so... Yeah. I remember a little bit of it, because I rewatched it when I was sick last time, which was like a few months ago.
Iron Man 2 is an interesting beast to talk about.
Give them context. Why did you just say that?
Oh, that was a review. My bad. They're like,
Interesting.
I'm gonna put it into mid on it. No. Might put it into no thanks.
That's where I'm putting it, because honestly, I've only rewatched it once. I've only seen it 2 times in my life.
Black Widow the saving grace, for real.
I totally forgot she was in that movie. Okay, you're
just
right.
Saw her on the poster.
My computer
I'm
is
still putting it on no thanks.
Yeah, it's not that good.
It's not. Okay, Thor.
I don't know though. Actually, yeah. I'll keep it.
I'm putting it into no thanks.
Yeah, same.
It's okay. Wouldn't even put it into mid, honestly, because it's kind of boring. And the camera angles kill me every time.
Broken tripod angle where like a leg's broken and it's constantly tilted. Yeah.
hate it.
Okay. You're right. Like it's a fine movie, but it's just like I could go without watching it again.
Mm-hmm.
So, next we have Captain America. What is the first one called again?
The first
Avenger. That's right.
I'm gonna put it in mid, honestly.
Same.
Like it's
Actually,
pretty good. Like I'm not gonna lie, but like not as good as like other movies. I know. I'm deciding whether mid, honestly, and no thanks. I'm gonna put it into no thanks.
same. I feel so bad. No, actually, I'm surprised you're also putting it in no thanks because Captain America.
Damn.
Well, because also I feel like everyone loves this movie. Like everyone I talk to is like 5-star, love it.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
Probably the weak link out of the Captain America movies, which is funny because it was the first one, but like... Okay, Avengers. I'm gonna put it into low-key fire.
Same.
Because it's a good movie, except like halfway through you start getting kind of bored.
What?
Like, you know what I mean?
No.
Like, I remember when we rewatched Avengers, and like halfway through you start, like, it's just kind of boring.
Yeah, I feel like the first act and the third act are the best. Second act is like... Okay, yeah, I just realized I'm being kind of, like, really critical on this list. Normally I'm just like, I'll put it here, I'll put it here. No, I put Iron Man over Avengers. I put Iron Man in peak cinema and Avengers in low-key fire. It is what it is.
Spitting facts, though. Yeah, then we have Iron Man 3, which is my best friend's favorite Marvel movie.
Is she okay?
Out of all of them.
I need something to soothe my throat. It's getting, like, dry. I keep coughing.
Water?
I bet you guys are getting sick of it because I am. And I have been drinking water. Thank you.
Well, you said you need something to soothe it.
It's every time I laugh.
Uh-oh, then we'll struggle because I'm just so funny.
Okay.
People are gonna click off because they're sick of me.
Yeah. Iron Man 3.
That's the one where, like, those are, like, fire people. No, the fire guy, right? And then, like, he, like, destroys all his suits because he's such, like, a cool guy. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've only seen it, like, once, so I'm going to put it into mid, honestly.
Same.
Oh,
Okay, I like this one more than Iron Man 2.
Iron Man 2 kinda boring.
And that's, like, an unpopular opinion. I feel like people normally like Iron Man 2 more than Iron Man 3.
No.
Iron Man 3 tends to be, like, the weak link, but I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I think it has a... Okay, it's a little messy, and I think about it. It's kind of all over the place, but...
That's what makes it great. Because there's so many plot lines going in that movie that I remember it. It's so chaotic.
I'm kind of changing my mind. I kind of want to put it in no thanks.
I'm keeping it in mid, honestly.
Because I've only seen this one, like, 3 times. So I'm going to leave it in no thanks.
From what I can remember, I'm keeping it in mid, honestly.
Okay.
Okay, next one's Thor the Dark World.
I've only seen this once, and it's been so long.
I'm gonna put it into what is this?
I'm going to put it into... What is this? Just because of how boring it is.
It is so boring, and it feels like it's torture watching it. Like, some parts get you, they're like, oh, this is interesting, and
the
then...
parts with Loki? He literally kind of almost saved that movie.
Carries the movie?
Oh, sorry.
Stop saying sorry.
Excuse me. Yeah.
Okay. Boring mess. Next one's Captain America: The Winter Soldier, and this one's going immediately into peak cinema. If my screen can scroll up.
You're gonna kill me. I'm putting it low-key fire.
I know you don't really like it.
This is based on personal opinion, by the way. If we were going off, like, movie-wise, I would put it in peak cinema because it's a perfect movie.
I love this movie. And I know my dad does too because he rewatches it all the time.
It hasn't for a while, though.
It's just so good, and oh my gosh, What is Natasha doing in the poster? I'm not.
It's good, but I just like, it's not my favorite.
I love it. Amazing. 10 out of 10. Splendid.
And that'll be like my most hot take. I
That
feel like
is,
pissing people off.
Because everyone, literally, bless you, everyone loves that movie. Like, to pieces. And I'm one of them, but like,
And I just like, I could go without watching it again. Like, if it's on, yeah, I'll watch it, but I never will pick. I never will pick it or watch baby it. Language? I don't think okay, moving on. Guardians of the Galaxy.
I'm gonna put this one to low-key fire.
I kind of
want to put it into peak cinema, but that's like my top tier, that's obviously. True. So I'm putting it into low-key fire because that movie is amazing.
It's
and funny.
Oh, okay. Also, I know obviously Guardians of the Galaxy were comics before it was a movie.
Yeah.
So I'm just speaking for like comics and movie in general. The plot, like the story idea for this, like a bunch of like people from different backgrounds and stuff coming together to like form a team to like get something. I'm sorry, what? Genius. This is awesome. I love it.
Amazing.
And I would put it in peak cinema, like Ashlee said, but it's not like...
Well, it sounded like a freaking like Minecraft zombie there for a second.
So yeah.
Okay. Avengers Age of Ultron. I'm gonna put this one in mid, honestly.
Same.
It's a good movie. Like, it's pretty good.
When people hate on it, I'm like, okay. It's... I mean, I think Ultron's a pretty good villain, like...
AI, bro.
Scary stuff.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh my gosh. So yeah. I didn't even share any thoughts. Every time I take a breath, I want you guys to understand this, my throat dries up and I feel the need to cough, even though I've drinking like so many sips of water right now.
Okay, so the movie is like pretty good, pretty fire. Haven't seen it in a while though, so there's that. But
it's, I don't know, I like it. I don't think it's as bad as everyone says it is, but it's also not that good. So yeah.
Ant-Man. I haven't seen it for a while. We had like a streak there going for a while where we watched it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put it into mid, honestly.
Same. You and me are actually agreeing on a lot of things.
I know. We were literally like planning. We're like, oh my gosh, we're gonna disagree on a lot of things.
I feel like
apparently not.
Later, I think we will.
Oh,
but...
it's a pretty good movie. Some parts are kind of boring, and I feel like the villain is kind of mid.
Yeah.
Not
Wait,
scary.
What are we talking about again? Ant-Man. I already forgot.
What are we talking about? Not scary, just a big baby, if I'm honest.
Yeah. It's an okay movie. It's okay. It's okay. That's all I'm saying.
Civil War. Oh, bro.
Peak cinema.
I really, dude, I gotta put it in peak cinema.
Fire as crap. Literally, I love that movie to pieces.
What is with, okay, technically it's Captain America Civil War, but come on now.
Yeah.
But Captain America movies, except for the first one, are absolutely fire.
Civil War is like my Winter Soldier. Like,
no,
I
Macy
love that movie.
loves Civil War. I'm like,
no, just the other day, I was laying in bed and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to watch a movie, because I'm sick and I need something to distract me, right? So I was like, oh, I should watch Civil War, and I literally thought about it for a solid like 5 minutes, and then turned on Sing 2 instead. So
both fire movies.
Yeah. But yeah, Civil War is like my go-to. Like, if there's a Marvel
so
movie
good
to turn on, it's either Civil War or Homecoming.
Spider-Man.
Homecoming Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Freak up, please.
Next is Doctor Strange, and I'm gonna put.
I thought that was No Way Home for a sec because of Doctor Strange.
Get out. I'm gonna put this one in mid, honestly.
Same.
Because it's a pretty good movie. I like the idea. I like the villain. It's pretty good. Does have its flaws, and it gets boring at times, so I'm putting it into mid, honestly, or else it would have been low-key fine.
Mm-hmm.
But kind of underrated movie, honestly. I feel like people kind of like hate on this movie, and like for what?
Or just forget about it. Like,
No,
I hear
for real.
nothing on it. It's literally...
Mine is forming a pyramid.
Okay, one of our cousins, though, I think you know who I'm talking about, like, loves this movie. No. I'm like, because I don't want to, like, name drop it. Oh my gosh. And
I'm dying.
when they came down to visit, we watched it like 3 times because it was on TV and then they turned it on, and yeah, it was. I saw it a lot that week, and so I haven't seen it since then.
Also, when we went camping, we have a DVD player in our trailer because we're bougie like that, and watched it legit so many times.
So many times. There was a pause. I don't like freaking pauses.
I know, we talked about this. No, what was it? No silence?
No awkward silence. Or
Yeah,
something like that.
we need merch, Macy.
Yeah. No
Okay.
one would wear it.
Oh, no.
I had to burp. I'm sorry. I'm drinking too much water, bro.
Okay, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put this one in. No, thanks.
Same.
Not that good.
I don't like this movie. I never, like, actually choose to watch it.
Honestly, the memes that came from this movie are many. Like, there is so many memes from this movie.
Oh, but the soundtrack for this movie, though, makes me want to put it, like, higher, because I like it more than the first movie soundtrack. So good. Okay, Star-Lord, or Peter, I don't know what to call you. I'll just call him Peter. Peter's arc in this movie, though, is really good. He gets the character development he needs.
And a lot of things. I just don't like it as a whole. It's... no. Thanks.
Oh, nice. Okay, next we have... Is that supposed to be Spider-Man?
That's Homecoming. Macy's computer is, like, really, like, blurry.
Okay, we have Spider-Man Homecoming, which... I said, is it Homecoming? And you said, that's Spider-Man. It's the same thing.
You said, is that Spider-Man? And I said Homecoming.
Oh, I thought you were like, okay. Yeah, peak cinema, bro.
Peak cinema. This is, like, such... How can I explain this? Like, we have, like, a connection to this movie like no other.
No, literally.
We've seen it so many times.
Like, so many.
And it's one of my favorite Marvel movies. It's so good.
Literally, there's no flaws.
No flaws.
I literally can't name any.
Iron Man's in there.
Oh. So good. No, when it first came out, I remember me and Ashlee watched it with my dad. And then ever since, we watched it, like...
A million times.
Showed our little sister, who was, 3 at the time?
Yeah.
And she also likes it. We have a connection.
Reason right. Thor Ragnarok.
Ooh.
I'm tempted to put this one into peak cinema, but there are some flaws. I'm very, very tempted to put it into peak cinema, but that's top tier, only top tier, and I know this movie's like top tier.
This movie's a big fat mess, and I don't care. I love it.
This is such a good movie. I put it into low-key fire.
Okay, I don't think it's that good of a movie.
Like I said, it has its flaws and it's chaotic, but it's pretty good.
Yeah, so I'm putting it low-key fire, but I wish there was a tier below this, because I don't want to put it mid, honestly. But I don't know.
Like we need another tier, but too late for that now.
We already started.
Okay, that's all I'm gonna say about that movie because
next we have Black Panther, which by the way, I'm trying to speak into the mic, but our computers are on the side, so I keep turning and...
Yeah, sorry. I'm gonna put this one in mid, honestly. And I'm not saying I don't like the movie. I do. It's a good movie.
We're also not racist. We get that one a lot. At least I do.
Like, I like this movie. Like, I'll watch it. But... some things.
I'm just not a huge fan. I don't, like... Movie, like, okay. Cinema-wise, I don't know how to explain this. Like, again, if we were rating this, like, by, like, how good of a movie it is, I would put it in peak cinema. But I just, like, don't really like it. So I'm putting it in mid, honestly.
I might move Ant-Man from mid, honestly, to no thanks.
Wait, actually?
Yeah.
Why?
I'm rethinking.
You don't think it's a mid movie? You think it's worse? Ugh. I think it's a mid movie.
Fine, I'll keep it mid, honestly.
Okay.
No. Like, I know, I wish I had, like, a tier between Low-Key Fire and mid, honestly. Because Black Panther's a little, like, it's above mid. Like, I like it, but it's not good enough to get into Low-Key Fire.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's just like I don't go out of my way to pick it. Whenever someone does pick it, I kind of get a little upset.
Yeah, our cousin came down and he wanted to watch it, and Macy's like, no, not Black Panther.
Literally, because I'd seen it so much at that point. Like, pick freaking Homecoming. Again, I'm not racist. Like, you know how many times where I'm like, I just don't like Black Panther. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you racist? No, I'm not, Karen. I just don't want to watch the movie. Like, okay. Okay, next we have Infinity War. I said it like that. Peak cinema. If there was a tier above that, like, best movie ever made, I would put it there.
I thought that's what peak cinema meant.
Nope. Okay, so yeah.
I mean, enough said.
Yeah, what else do I have to say? I'm pretty sure...
I didn't realize this much had come out after, like, Endgame.
Also, we're gonna talk about, okay, the color palette for all the movies before Phase 4 are kind of the same. And you go to, like, Phase 4, and it's literally like someone threw confetti at you. Bunch of colors.
You're right. What the frick?
Because, like, the other movies are kind of, like, blue, mostly.
Except for
A few orange ones.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Anyway, Endgame, and I'm also putting this one in peak cinema.
Guess what? It won't let me scroll up. Okay.
Why did you say it like that? Guess what?
I'm gonna put it in low-key fire. Sorry.
Macy doesn't, like Endgame.
I hate it because, freaking Tony dies, so... Oh. I mean, spoiler.
It's been 4 years.
Yeah, I mean, but still, people get triggered. So, but anyway, yeah,
It's been
you're right.
4
You're
years.
Right. It's been 4 years.
If you have not been spoiled by now, have you been living in a hole?
Okay.
Went off the grid.
Okay, no, that's not why I don't like the movie. I like this movie. It's just, I think it's a tad bit overrated.
Okay.
Nebula? You sound like a Nebula, dude.
I don't know what that was.
Okay.
I'm terrified.
No, I'm saying it's a really good movie. Just a tad, tiny, little, teensy bit overrated. So I'm putting it in low-key fire. Infinity War is better.
It is.
Thank you.
But I just have a personal preference to Endgame.
Okay.
I don't know.
It's fine.
Okay. Thank you for telling me it is.
I just feel like a YouTuber right now when I... Can Alexa get out, please? Okay, we need to go get groceries. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back. That was a lot of freaking groceries.
For them, it's been like 1 second.
Yeah, 1 second. Okay, next we have Spider-Man Far From Home.
I'm gonna put this on low-key fire.
I can't tell which one I want to put it in.
I want to put it in peak cinema, but it's not quite there. Like,
yeah.
it is, but like it isn't.
Oh, I don't know. I love this movie, but
I love it. But
you know what?
I'm gonna keep it in low-key fire.
I'm gonna keep it in low-key fire because it's like almost there. It's literally so close to being peak cinema. It's just
it's missing something. You see having an end like deep existential cry.
No, because I literally love this movie. I hate when people say it's like that they don't like. Okay,
it's so good.
I that sounded like I hate. I don't hate when people share their opinions. I just don't get the hate. Why is there so much hate on this movie? It's really good. The first time I watched it, I knew he was gonna be a bad guy, but I was not expecting the scene where they're in the bar and Spider-Man walks out, Peter walks out, and everything like was a projection.
That was so cool.
I was not expecting that. I was like, hey, awesome. Peak cinema. That it's close to being peak cinema. Okay.
Ant-Man and the Wasp. I have not seen this for a while, but I'm going to put it in mid, honestly.
Yeah, same. It's okay.
Ant-Man movies are always just lacking something.
No, they're like not. It's just like a movie. Like it's a movie.
It's a movie.
It's there.
Like I said, like, it's
fine.
lacking something to make it low-key fire. Like, it's missing something.
I don't think they were ever intending it to be, like, more than just a movie, though.
No, for real.
There was a while, though, we used to watch Ant-Man and the Wasp a lot, I feel like. Like, both we used to watch Ant-Man and Ant-Man and the Wasp a lot, and I don't know why.
I don't know why either. Okay, Captain Marvel. I'm gonna put this one...
Wait, so this isn't release order?
No, it's not.
Captain... If we were going in chronological order, Captain Marvel would be at the beginning. Think this through.
Okay, never mind.
It's in an order.
It's somewhere. Okay. I don't know where to put this one.
Why do
I kind of want to put it in mid, honestly, because it's like... But I might put it... No, I don't think it's quite no thanks.
It's a mid movie. I'm putting it in mid, honestly.
My mid, honestly, is growing. You see, look at this.
I don't know. It's just like... I'm not going to put it in no thanks, because I don't think it's that bad, but it's just...
It's okay.
I don't know.
It's mid.
I actually used to be obsessed with this movie. Not obsessed, but there for a while watched it like 3 times in a row. And
that's worrying.
I think it was literally just for Nick Fury. I think it's the only reason I watched that movie.
Now that we're getting into phase 4,
we're gonna be adding some more in the lower tiers, that's for sure. I'm just kidding.
Next is WandaVision, the first show.
Peak cinema. You all know where this is going. At least the first few episodes. I'm sorry, the last half of the show, I was like, okay, what is going on? I should
put it in peak cinema. Done.
Cinnamon roll? Peak cinema.
I'm gonna put in Loki Fire.
I genuinely think WandaVision is literally, like, one of the best things ever created. Again, later half of the show, a little weak. I was like, what?
It is.
Especially after the Halloween episode. I was kind of...
Oh, it was struggling.
Yeah.
For it having... How many episodes did it have?
Like 8, I think?
No.
9?
No.
It was 8 or 9.
No.
Wasn't it?
It was like 12.
It was 9. I was right. As I always am.
I mean, gaslit. What the freak? 9. It was slacking a little. And then... Oh, yeah, because I remember... Oh, never mind.
I just didn't like how they ended it. I feel like they could have done a little better. Because, like, oh my gosh. Like, the first episode, I was like, this is literally insane. And it is, I will say, one of the best TV shows ever created because it did something, like, a lot of them hasn't done. Like, it was just very creative, I guess. I don't know.
Missy loves WandaVision, and she had a whole entire WandaVision phase.
I do, because think about it, Ashley. Every time I watch it, I get chills, like, at certain parts.
No, it is so cool.
Oh, it's great. I love it.
Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I am putting this one into... no thanks.
Same.
It's okay. It had its moments, but it was really boring.
And, like, so dragged on.
So dragged on, and honestly, some points were just so annoying to watch.
No, literally, I couldn't. I didn't like it. I'm not gonna ever rewatch it, because I don't have... Yeah. Because here's the thing. I would put it in mid, honestly, but it's just, like, I kind of dislike it more than it... Because mid-movies, I'm just like, it's there. I don't really hate it. I don't love it.
This one is not mid.
I dislike it.
I dislike it.
The only parts I kind of really liked... So, John Walker was obviously so freaking annoying.
Oh, my gosh.
But the parts where he, like, truly went, like, insane or, like, a little over the edge... Okay. Kind of good. Like, I was like, hey, Marvel's getting a little dark here. Getting a little more serious. And then there was a clip of Zemo dancing. So, I don't know. It was a little weird.
Whiplash?
Yeah, so.
Okay. Next we have Loki, which is my absolute pride and joy. I love this show so much, and it is instantly going into peak cinema. Because it is the best Marvel show, and I will not be taking any other opinions about it because of this fact.
It is a fact. As much as I love WandaVision's one of the best shows, not Marvel show. I like Loki as a Marvel show more.
It is so good, and I could honestly go for an hour rant about this show, and I am super hyped for season 2, and I know they're gonna mess it up, So,
This is like the Bad Batch of Marvel for us, I feel like.
it is.
It's
though.
the show that gets some hate, and we're like, hey, what the heck? Why?
It is so amazing and compacted in only 6 episodes. They did amazingly, and it expanded Loki's character so much. And I feel like people like don't like that, and I don't get it. This is what you wanted, and now you don't like it.
No,
anymore.
people were like, can we get Loki character development? Can we make can we like see him being a little like kind-hearted, sweet guy?
And then you get a show where that's his character, and you don't like it.
That's okay. That's actually my only take on the show. Is I feel like at times they went a little too soft. I love Loki, and he did need those moments. But sometimes I was like, okay, this isn't like the Loki I know. Like, it feels a little... Especially because I could see Ragnarok Loki being that way. But this is the Loki from 2012.
That's what I keep forgetting is... he's from 2012, and I keep forgetting that, but, like...
Yeah,
Okay.
I could see Ragnarok Loki doing all that because he's had, like, a lot of emotional moments. This Loki is literally at his prime. Like, he's killing people left and right. Like... And the fact that sometimes he just gets, like, I was like, okay.
If you want to get into the argument that his staff was messing with his mind,
Oh, yeah.
we can get into the argument.
Yeah.
Well, I'm like...
Yeah. But what about in Thor?
I don't know.
Because his staff wasn't messing with his mind in that movie, and he kind of went a little cray-cray. Okay.
Anyway, moving on. Before I really do go into an hour tangent about the show. Black Widow. I'm gonna put this one into mid, honestly.
Whoa, really? I'm putting it low-key fire.
Really? Okay, I don't know.
Okay, wait. As a movie, let's erase Marvel, right? As a movie itself, I would put this in peak cinema.
It is so good. But as a Marvel... you make me...
As a Marvel movie, I'm just like...
I'm not... You know what? I think I'm moving it to low-key fire because now that I'm like rethinking like scenes and stuff, it is like really good.
Yeah, but like, do I ever choose to rewatch it? Not really.
You're right.
Cause no, it's one of those movies where I recognize that it's like the quality is 10 out of 10, amazing, but I genuinely just like.
I'm keeping it in low-key fire.
Yeah, I just don't think I can call it a mid movie. I don't know if I can do it.
Okay. What if?
Oh wait, sorry. No, one more thing about the intro to that movie, the opening credits. Best thing I've ever seen.
Oh my gosh!
Like chills every time. When I saw it in theaters, I was literally like, "Oh my gosh, what?
What is? Oh, okay. What if?
Okay, sorry.
I'm putting it into mid, honestly.
Same.
I had high expectations for this show, and it did not meet them. They had an opportunity to go somewhere great, and they went somewhere mid.
I actually, like, looking back on it, I think of it as, like, mid, but, okay, the zombie episodes.
Oh,
I love
my
those
gosh.
episodes. Those are my favorite, because I actually feel like it was, like, a mixture of funny, like, dark, and also just, like, really interesting.
The ending was really underwhelming.
Yeah. Well, just freaking depressing. What If did that a lot. They had a lot of depressing endings, like, okay,
Oh
awesome.
my gosh.
Why did Tony have to die like 8 more times in that show? We get it, okay? Please don't traumatize us further.
Horrid.
Yeah, it's just mid for me.
Okay, next one is Shang-Chi.
Animation's pretty though.
Oh, it is really pretty.
Okay, sorry, Shang-Chi.
I'm putting this one as a low-key fire.
Same.
I don't care. It's a good movie.
You know what? I need a tier below this that's like just for Black Widow and Shang-Chi, because I feel like those 2 movies I don't want to put in low-key fair, but I also don't want to put in mid, honestly.
Yeah. I'm just... But it is such a... It's a good movie.
Yeah. I was a little worried, but I love that movie. It's great. I'm trying to think of like... Oh, I don't know, like the choreography is pretty freaking amazing. The cinematography, it was just good.
It's just
like,
amazing.
Yeah. So next we have Eternals.
I am considering putting this one in She-Hulk level garbage. I hate this movie.
It's a mess.
I don't care. I don't know if I hate it as much as I hate She-Hulk, but it's close, so I might put it into She-Hulk level garbage.
I'm gonna put it in. What is this?
I'm putting it into She-Hulk level garbage.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I put it in what is this, because I don't think it's quite She-Hulk level for me, but it's just, what the heck was that? Genuinely?
Okay, so Macy and our dad were, like, hyped for this movie, thinking it was gonna change the MCU, and I was not excited. It did not look interesting, and you know what? I was right.
Okay. Yeah, I was freaking disappointed. Here's the thing. I feel like none of the characters they were all, like, not fleshed out enough at all, because they didn't have enough time to, like, they had, like, 12, I feel like? They did not have enough time to give these characters proper arcs at all, so I have no connection to any of them. They're just cool. Like, Kingo, cool.
They all died in rapid succession.
Yeah, what the heck? It was like dominoes, dude. Like, that one was going off after another.
Didn't feel anything after each one died.
Weird. It was so...
I hated it.
Weird.
Now that I'm rethinking this movie, I am keeping it in She-Hulk level garbage. I was considering putting it into What Is This, but no.
I don't know now anymore, though, because, yeah, I might have to move it to She-Hulk level garbage. Because when I look at my other two movies in What Is This, I have Thor Dark World and Incredible Hulk. I'd still rather watch those than Eternals.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Hawkeye.
Love Hawkeye.
I'm putting this one into Loki Fire.
Same. I love the show.
The show's so good. It's like a comfort show.
It is, really. Like, people, I think, overthink it too much. They're like, this is not enough. Blah, blah. It was really what Hawkeye needed, I feel like.
People who were saying that him as a character was mid, and just, like, not liking him as an Avenger, and I feel like this is exactly what he needed to make people realize that he's actually a good character.
Also, just, like, more of him, like, after Black Widow died, and how he's dealing with that, and also just, like, the PTSD in general from, like, saving the universe.
No, yeah. And seeing just, like, how it affected him, since he's, like, the only one who's, like, actually, like, normal.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
Oh, like, no, like, superpowers?
I was like, what the frick do you mean? The only one who's, like, actually, like, just, like, a human being.
Yeah. And, Kate Bishop, I liked her character. I feel like it was just, like, such a fun series. It was so comforting. It was so fun. Like, and obviously
I watched this, like, a bunch of times.
Yeah, no, the people that, hate on this show, I feel like, two reasons. A, they haven't read the comics, because if you've read the comics, you know, like, it's nothing to be taken too seriously. It's just, like, a lot of fun. And B, they just don't know how to have fun. And
with all of this garbage that's been and, like, depressing stuff that Marvel has been coming out with, they just don't know how to have fun anymore.
Literally.
Neither do the directors anymore.
Love the Christmas vibes.
Oh my gosh,
too.
yes. I feel like Christmas is, like, the perfect vibe for this show, and I can't imagine it with, like, during any other season.
Yep. Next, we have one of the best movies ever made in movie history. We have Spider-Man No Way Home.
Peak cinema. No argument about it. This is probably the best Marvel movie.
Other than Infinity War.
Other than... that's what I'm saying. Other than those two, the best.
Yeah.
It is just so good.
Like, no flaws.
None.
There's a perfect amount and balance between, like, humor, emotional moments, action sequences. Oh my gosh. Acting? I am so sorry. Also, the cameos weren't overdone at all. It was not.
It was not like oh, this is just fan service. Like, that's the kind of fan service I want. With all three Spider-Men,
Spider-Peoples,
and that would have been enough. But all of the different villains too, amazing.
Green Goblin. Oh, every line that man said in that movie
was amazing.
Flawless. awesome, amazing, talented, earth-shattering, groundbreaking.
Ate and left no crumbs. Simply. Anyway, next is Moon Knight. And I really want to put this one into Loki Fire, but it's not quite there. But it's not mid. Look how it is.
I'm putting it in no thanks.
Macy doesn't like Moon Knight, and I don't think she ever watched the show fully.
Yes, I did. Shut up. I watched it with my friend.
I don't know.
Okay. I was gonna put it, what is this? But it's not that low. I'm not putting it, because it's like, it's there, I guess, but it's also not mid. Like, I don't like it.
It's a good show.
It's a big no thanks for me.
It's a good show, not a good Marvel show.
It's not a good show, in my opinion. I just don't like it.
I like it.
It was weird. Like, there would be, like, plot twists, and then it wouldn't be a plot twist at all. It was something else. It was like, okay.
In the last episode.
In every episode. Oh my gosh.
It was an interesting one.
Yeah, that's one word to call it. Okay, next we have Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness.
She-Hulk level garbage. No argument about it.
No, I'm putting in, what is this? It's not that low for me. I saw it twice, and I was still like, okay, this is
I've seen it once, and I don't have any urge to see it again.
It's a what, you know what, the what is this perfectly describes. What did I just watch? What?
I swear I went to the theater and came back out and had no recollection of what I just watched.
First of all,
stunned silence.
Doctor Strange got a good arc. Wanda got a freaking terrible one. What happened to her character? I'm sick of the Darkhold thing where she's like, oh, she's supposed to... I don't care.
I don't care. I simply don't. Like, she got this whole arc in WandaVision, and they literally picked all of that up and threw it away. As far away as they could.
Girl went brutal, too. Like,
girl, they did not care about murdering a child, and I feel like...
that or is, anyone else.
That is not Wanda. At all.
Also killed, like, all the cameos in it. Awesome.
Done. That's, honestly, I feel like that's also why this one's She-Hulk level garbage. We got all these cool cameos, and they died in a millisecond.
And it was just weird. Like, genuinely weird.
Ugh. I hate it. Okay.
But I still wouldn't put in She-Hulk level garbage.
Okay. Next, we have Miss Marvel. I'm going to tell you right now, I never watched this show.
Oh. So you can't rank it then?
I watched bits and pieces, and I've seen things about it, but I'm going to put it into no thanks.
Same. And I actually watched it, so... It's, the first 2 episodes, I was like, okay, this is fine. And then it's slowly just, like, I didn't like it after that.
I would, like, jump in and, like, watch some things, and it's not, I don't know how to describe it.
Okay, yeah, no, and when I say, okay, like, I don't think the teenager thing is an issue, because I didn't find it annoying at all. Like, Homecoming's kind of in the way, not as much as Miss Marvel, but where it's just kind of a lot of teenage drama going on.
Problems?
Yeah, it was okay. I didn't mind that. It's just something felt like weird about it.
We're getting to this point in Marvel, but you go to watch something and you come back out and you're like, what the frick? It's deteriorating, and you can tell.
And it's just like a forgettable show, honestly, I feel like. I'm sorry.
I forgot about it. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like,
and again, we're not racist. Okay, I also get that. No, Miss Marvel more than anything. Whenever I share my opinion, I swear, please. I just don't like it.
So
I can't believe I have to, like, tell people that. Like, preface that before I share my opinion. But we're not getting into that right now.
Thor: Love and Thunder. I am putting this into what is this?
I kind of want to put it in She-Hulk level garbage.
I am very tempted, and I'm going to. I hate this movie. Came out of theater and they're like, wow, that was garbage.
The thing is, I was so excited for this movie too. I was genuinely so hyped.
No, we were so excited, and then it was so bad, and villain? Ew?
What do you mean?
He was okay.
I liked the villain, but then they like destroyed the villain. Like they didn't give him enough time, I guess.
No,
like,
that's the thing. He could have been a great villain, but it just wasn't. Then Thor was a joke for some reason. I feel like that is like the main thing. It's like he could be funny, but not a joke.
Yeah, I thought we were supposed to be focusing on his trauma and from like the previous years
really
and losing everybody he loves.
Giggling about it.
No, for real. I'm like, I thought we were supposed to be like, this was supposed to be an emotional movie.
And it's not. There were some jokes I could tell that were supposed to be jokes. I was like, I'm not laughing.
I feel like this was such a weird freaking
Movie. What
drug-induced mess. They should take notes from No Way Home.
Yeah.
Because when I want to laugh, I watch the movie. When I want to cry, I also watch that movie. Like, when I want to bawl my eyes out from pain and barf my eyes out, I watch Thor: Love and Thunder. So, yeah.
Next is She-Hulk. And I think our tier is self-explanatory. She-Hulk level garbage. This is the worst thing that has ever come out of Marvel, and I cannot believe it actually got approved.
No, literally.
What in the world is this? And I would go on for an hour explaining all the things that's wrong with it and weird things, but then all the feminists would come at me. I don't know about that.
No, here's the thing, is like, they're trying to like make this thing come across as a feminist thing. It's not. She's just a psychopath, like genuinely.
They really make men to come out to be garbage. Like,
and here's
what?
Here's the thing. It comes to the part. What's her name even? Isn't it like Jennifer or something?
Oh,
wait, what's her name? I'm calling her Jennifer for now.
I don't know.
So Jennifer's talking to her cousin, Bruce Banner, the Hulk. And she decides, okay, it is Jennifer. She decides to belittle his trauma because he's a man. She's going off about how because she's a woman, she can't walk home alone at night. True. Got that. And how she's having these issues, which are, they're true, like, real issues. But then says that they're worse than Bruce's when he literally has confessed to trying to commit suicide in the past.
He literally tried to kill himself. And she's saying that her problems are worse, and I'm sorry I'm laughing. It's just so funny. And if we want to go into the CGI in this show, Girlie had short, curly hair. And I should know because I have the same hair. The exact same hair. And when she turns into Hulk, she got these luscious waves. And I don't think I've ever been more offended in my life.
Why aren't more people talking about that, by the way? Also,
they're making it seem like her hair is, like, ugly. Thanks.
Also, why was she twerking? Oh, with Megan Thee Stallion. I'm not making this up, guys.
Walked in the room and saw her bake cake in the screen twerking in my face, and I don't think I've ever been the same. And I can't describe the pain I experienced, and I would not inflict it on anyone.
It was weird, guys. It was weird. Yeah, we're on to like over an hour now, I'm guessing. This is a lot.
Probably.
But we're also ranking a lot of movies. And I think you guys like long episodes, right? Like,
I mean, when I listen to podcasts, I do.
Okay.
Next, I don't think I can talk about She-Hulk anymore.
Yeah, let's move on before I barf. Next we have this,
it's like the
Werewolf by Night, which we have not seen. I forgot it existed, to be honest. So we're just not gonna rank it. Okay.
Yeah, is that free?
Is this like a TV special, I think? Wait, is it canon? Is it canon? I thought it wasn't, so I never paid much attention. Is it? Okay, it is. I don't care. Next movie we have is Wakanda Forever.
I'm gonna put this one into mid, honestly.
Actually,
I kind of want to put it into Low-Key Fire because it is a good movie.
Huh? No, movie-wise it is, but...
My personal opinion, I'm going to keep it in mid, honestly, because it was... What a whiplash.
I put it in no thanks.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang, dude.
Like, no, it's a good movie. I just, like, don't want to like it that much. I was kind of bored.
It's not, I'm not gonna lie, halfway through I was like, is this done yet?
Yeah.
Not much to say about it, honestly. It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
As a movie-wise, though, not as like a Marvel movie-wise, it was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Quantumania. I'm putting this into what is this?
Same. What the freak did I just watch?
I was excited for this movie. I thought it was gonna be good, like Thor: Love and Thunder, and stepped out and I was like, that was really boring. I don't think there was one part where I was entertained at the very end.
No, and it literally, like, there was some moments where I was like, this is the stupidest thing. Like, the whole entire,
where was the plot? Where is it?
What's the guy's name? The one who's, it's his face in the robot. When he showed up, I was like, this CGI makes me want to cry. And also the jokes that came afterwards, I was like,
by the way, like, if you've seen him in, like, other media, he acts nothing like that. At all. Yeah. He's actually, like, kind of a good villain. And then I stepped into I watched Quantumania and I was like, wow. What the world?
The CGI is terrifying.
At some scenes, I legit started laughing.
The CGI. No. Hey, the one part where his whole redemption arc was Cassie telling him not to be such a jerk is a nicer word for it. That's all it takes for him to get a redemption.
MODOK is his name.
Okay, yeah. That's all it takes for him to get a redemption is for her to tell him to stop being such a jerk. Are we not talking about the plant making hair? And he literally gets up and is like, you're right. You're right. And that's his redemption arc. After he just spent time, like, killing people. Ashlee, you're not listening. She's looking up freaking pictures of him instead of listening to my point. I don't want to see space anymore, please. I'm gonna get nightmares. Okay. So yeah, that was something.
Oh my. Okay. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. I'm gonna put this one into mid, honestly.
What? I put it in low-key fire.
Really?
Yeah, I would put it in peak cinema, other than there's just a few things I don't necessarily, like, want.
No,
Yeah.
It is not peak cinema. Nor is it low-key fire. It is mid.
Okay, bro just offended, like, half the population here, because literally everyone thinks it's a 5-star movie.
Really?
I think it's a 4-star movie.
I'll give it a 3.5.
No, because here's the thing. Okay, I genuinely would put it in peak cinema. There's just a few things that make it not, like, up there.
Like, it was a good movie. It was, and it's in mid. Like, it was good.
More emotional than freaking Thor: Love and Thunder.
No, it was. I liked the emotional part of it, and I liked seeing Rocket's backstory, and it's almost in low-key fire. It's almost there. It's just missing some things. And yes, the first F-bomb of the MCU was perfectly placed, and I could not have asked for better.
The door, like the, yeah. The thing is, I already knew it was coming too, because of the internet spoiled it for me. But
dude.
It always does.
Oh, what is your deal? I don't know. It was pretty good.
It was, yeah. It was more than pretty good. It was low-key fire.
Okay.
Next we have, I'm guessing this is the Guardians of the Galaxy
holiday special. I don't know where to put this because this isn't like a legitimate movie. I don't know.
It's like Hawkeye in my mind, but not taking us seriously.
I'm tempted to put in low-key fire because I was dying laughing the entire time.
And it was like pretty like
lighthearted.
Yeah. And what's it also called when it's like
heartwarming?
Heartwarming.
Not me see like pounding her chest.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put in low-key fire. I'm gonna put in the holiday special.
Same. Why? This feels off. Can we just not rank it? Because I feel weird about it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna rank it.
It's genuinely, like, amazing, but I don't really want to count it, because it's gonna...
Next, and the very last one, is Secret Invasion. And I'm going to put it into, what is this?
Same. Or...
I might put it into no thanks, because it had its moments. But genuinely, looking at the show as a whole, what in the world?
I'm actually gonna put it in no thanks, because that's where, like, Miss Marvel and stuff is, and I don't think I'd put Secret Invasion lower than that.
Yeah, you know. But my overall reaction was, what is this?
It was, like, doing okay until, like, the last few episodes. Like, what
is going on? Where is this going?
I think it absolutely demolished Nick Fury's character, in my opinion.
I thought it was gonna fix it.
Mm-mm. Also, I mean, I don't really want to have any spoilers, because it's fairly new. But lots of deaths in this show.
I hate it. I hate it so much. And I won't give a spoiler of which character died, but they died in such a horrible way.
Pissed me off.
And I genuinely started hating the show after that. And I'm still pissed about it.
Yeah. Like, literally, okay, one of the other characters died in, like, a heroic way. We had known that character, like, with less time than the other character who died in a really, really dumb way.
Two of my favorite characters in that show died.
And if you've seen this show, I think you know, like, exactly who we're talking about when we describe, like, their deaths and stuff. It's just terrible.
They died for no reason, too.
Yeah.
Did not need to die. I hate you, Marvel.
That's why I'm sticking with Star Wars for now.
No, yeah, Ahsoka was great.
Ahsoka was...
I thoroughly enjoyed
10
it.
out of 10.
And I've only watched the first 2 episodes.
Which, by the way, we need to do an episode on Ahsoka once all the episodes come out, because someone requested that. So. And we're also going to be doing lots of Star Wars episodes. But we'll try to do other fandoms.
We'll try our hardest.
Very hardest to do some Marvel, I guess. We did this one. Okay? So.
Look at this final ranking.
Yeah, there's a lot of movies in, like, higher tiers than I thought.
Though there's actually a lot more in peak cinema than I thought there would be.
Yeah. I don't know if I want WandaVision to be in peak cinema anymore.
That's what I'm saying, Mason.
I'll put in Loki Fire. Yep, that's all I'm changing.
That's it. I'm keeping it as...
I think you should put Iron Man in peak cinema.
No.
Personally. Okay. Okay, well, that's it. Thank you guys so much for listening. And we will be back next week. And hopefully, I won't be coughing the entire time. I should get better.
Should.
I mean, it'll be a week from now, so yeah.
I sure hope so.
Yeah. That's it. Thanks again for listening.
That's all, folks.
And we'll see you guys next week.